Just a dash of immaturity and add water and you get craziness. Okay, it's been quite a while since I put a video out on YouTube because I've had a lot going on with vacations and summertime, and just the stuff you have going on at summertime is ridiculous. But we'll catch you back up to speed here. I'm going to show you putting the top on the Humvee. So I took my old top and painted it. You're going to see the videos next on it. But we also got doors in from Cobra Tech. We're going to go through an episode on putting the doors on. So I got to do the wrap for those. And then I got some special lights I put on it. And to be honest with you, we just been enjoying driving it with just the top on, with no back curtain, no doors. It's just been awesome. We've been to the movies, and you know, I got the title finally. That took quite a bit of time, but lots going on this summer. But we're back at it. We're gonna finish this thing off and then show you the final episode with everything done and driving it around. And we'll try to find somewhere to get a little muddy too. So hope you enjoy it, and sorry about the delay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the top done for it. So what I'm gonna do is reuse my top, which was the camouflaged insulated version of the soft top. So what I'm gonna do is paint it flat black. And what I've got is this paint from eBay. Instead of buying the toxic cart paint, we found this paint that's a cart replica, and it's non-toxic. You just spin it up with a little bit of xylene and you're able to spray it. So what we're gonna do in this episode is go ahead and figure out how to lay out the top in the garage so I've got to get around to it, because I'm certainly not gonna put it on the Humvee to spray it. So we're gonna lay it out, get it degreased, cleaned up, shoot it with this paint. Let's figure this out. That is some rigging. So the idea is I can put just the same size as the Humvee. The shop crane don't quite reach it, but it should work. So let's get a shot. Get this sucker on here. It's tough getting to the center. Do some thinking on this one. All right, I think I got it the way I want it. It's all about access when you're spraying. So what I got is lowered it down. I think with it lowered, that's perfect to reach in here and put a real big coat right there. It's a good way to dry it too. Yeah, I think it'll work. Now I realize touching it is still pretty dirty, so I'm gonna take it down in the driveway and wash it with soap and water. Beautiful spring day. And Project Snake Eyes makes a great backdrop with the blooming flowers. It's very nice. So just like we did before putting the wrap on, just regular Dawn dish detergent or dish soap. All the same reasons. I gotta figure out how to make it dry. All right, this stuff's pretty thin. It says to thin it with xylene, so it ran up to Ace is the place, and got some xylene. And what I'm gonna do is do 4-to-1, because that stuff is pretty thin. So I got it. And they fill it to the freaking brim, because there's no way to pour it without making a mess. So anyway, stir that up. I'm gonna put it in my primer gun. It's all dry over there, our canopy is, so we're gonna go ahead and shoot it. See how this turns out. I hope it works, because those things are expensive. I had a little problem with my gun on that first coat. The cap air relief hole was blocked. So I figured that out. Now I thinned it too much, put too much on it, but it dries pretty fast. And it looks like it's drying in good condition. It's going to take a few coats. So now we're going to do this, finish the first coat and then hit on the second coat. Right, spared you the boredom of speeding up me spray painting something with spray paint. If you don't know how to spray paint, look it up on YouTube. Anyway, the best place to let it dry is on the vehicle. And I can tell you, with it just laid up there, it looks really cool. So, I think it's gonna be awesome, don't you, Mama? Thumbs up from all around. So we'll let it dry and then I'll put the bows on. I'm trying to decide if I want to put it on now or not, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and put it on. I think I've got all the parts I need for all the cross members and all that stuff. So we'll let it dry out real good overnight and then we'll put it on permanently. All right, next day here, the top's all dry. So we're gonna, again, a previous episode, you saw I took it off. You have to flip it over in the front and work it through this channel from the front of the top of the windshield here. And then I've got some of these little clips that goes in. Some are missing, so I'm gonna steal some where I don't have it. Obviously this used to be the truck setup a long time ago, I guess. Marine has a truck setup. So I'm gonna take some of these and swap out where some are missing, and then gotta put the bows in and all the structure for it. But we'll go ahead and flip this on the hood and get ready to do all that. Come here and look here. See how this, look here, see how that feeds into there. Keep this straight and kind of push a little bit while I pull it. All right, that's not easy with that liner on there. We got it though. I got these rails figured out. My bracket came off on this side. I need to get that off. But also, this has those little rubber plugs in there where this screws in. So what I did is went ahead and run a self-tapper screw in there and put that in there. And then that still had to plug in it. And then up here as well, we'll have to do a self-tapping screw. So this is a tight fit. All right, get the other side. We got the top on, works really well. Still get a lot of wind when you drive around, but now in the spring, it's really fun to drive around without the doors off. So I've just really been enjoying it, just driving around. Now, one thing I don't have still is SF97 or the title. Yes, old Gov Planet, Iron Planet, whatever you want to call them, that kind of let me down. When you buy a vehicle and it doesn't have the year on it, despite it clearly saying 0104, you have to fill out the SF97 and you have to tell them what the year is and the mileage and the gross vehicle weight so they can submit it back to the government to get the SF97. So if you pay for the title,
That means that they get the SF97 back to Iron Planet, then they title it in Georgia, send it back to you. So I sent all that paperwork back in when I received it, the week of Thanksgiving in fact. Called them about 3 weeks ago and the paperwork was still in their processing. Nobody had uploaded it. So now I call every single week to make sure it's been uploaded. So now I gotta wait probably another 60 days before I get a title so I can get a tag on it. So when I drive it around, I keep within a couple miles of the house because you just don't want to get pulled over without a tag. But I got insurance on it, I paid the taxes on it, just don't have a title. So that little crying episode there, we'll just wait for it and hopefully get it sooner than that. But just stay on top of Iron Planet with all your paperwork. You just absolutely have to do that. In fact, I might just do a whole episode on the purchasing and paperwork of buying a Humvee from Go Planet. Okay, so back to what we're doing. We're gonna put on the rear backup lights and then I'm gonna put in some other lights. So that's really the last couple things we got left to do other than buy the doors and possibly a light bar. It's pretty simple. The 40s are awesome. This thing looks so cool. I'll get some footage of us driving around. So let's get to it. Let's put some back lights on. Okay, so we got these lights. I don't remember, I got them, just ordered them online, these little LED backup lights. So what we're gonna do is mount these right here. I like them tucked up in there. They come with this little mounting bracket, so it's really easy to do. And I think they'll mount just about perfectly right there. So fit good and nice on both sides. And then we'll run the wiring harness up to the front to our gain system box up front. It'll be one of our switches when we back up. So the other one will mount right here. We'll run the wires over, connect them, and then run one wire up to the front. So that's the plan for today. We'll go ahead and get these positioned and mounted, and then we'll start the wiring. Okay, here's the route we're gonna go. This is the reason why I'm gonna come bring the wire to this side. There's a wiring harness already there, so all we gotta do is tag onto this, strap it up, bolt it right here. I mean, it's just about ideal location. Then follow that harness back up to the front. So let's get some stuff mounted. So we got them mocked up in place. I got them mounted. I like the angle. It's down, but it's not out. It's the maximum angle you can do. I think I got them pretty much in the same position. So now what we'll do is we'll run the wires across, get our lengths right. We'll connect this one together and then run one set of wires up front. So we got a positive wire that goes to our switch box, and then we got a negative wire that'll go to the negative terminal on the Blue Sea system. So let's do that now, make sure we got our right lengths. We'll wire loom it all together, zip tie it to the other harness I showed you just a while ago, and then we'll be ready to turn them on. Okay, we got them all hooked up, got them wired up at least. I didn't put them in the wiring harness loom just yet because I've got an idea. So what I want to do is test them now to see if they work before we go running all these wires across the back of the Humvee. It's gonna be hard to tell how bright they are, obviously because it's daylight. So black is negative, red is positive. Here we go. Got some backup lights. Looks like it'll be pretty good. I mean, you don't want them blinding. You just want to be able to see when people are backing up. It's really not doing the truck any good because you can't see back here anyway. But what I'm going to do next, now we got that worked, I don't want to just run an individual wire harness just for that. I've got some other lights going in. We're going to do that today too. So I've got these blue accent lights. These are like for a boat, and we're going to put them on the inside of the tire wells. So I want to go ahead and do, I got 6, 3 and 3, and you can see I've already built this wiring harness for them. Just kind of mocked it up, trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to do. So we'll have 6 lights on each well. It'll give us this big blue glow. When you want them, it's just an accessory. You don't have to turn them on unless you want to. Just kind of be a little bit more of a show off, but I think it would look pretty cool because it's just, I haven't seen it done on a Humvee. I'm sure you've seen them around town on some other trucks, but I think that's gonna be cool. But what I want to do is to build the other harness and wire them all together. Not together, but put them all in the same wire loom, because I don't want all this wire loom running all over the place. That way they all kind of connect and go in one loom up to the front, and then we'll have to do the ones for the front and come back. So now that we got this together, we'll just loosely lay the wire in and then loom them all together. Let's put these in now. I had to get the tire off because there's no way to do this otherwise. Also, I'm gonna wait to build the other harness until I get this built so I can show how the wires go, but it looks like this is gonna be an awesome place to mount the wires. Go back and down and catch that harness where the backup lights are gonna tie in. It'll sure work out pretty darn well. And what I'll do is bring the other side over here, similar to what I did with backup lights. But what I gotta do is evenly space these 6 things. I think I'm just gonna start right here. It's got some little small mounting screws, which is one of the main reasons why I would put it on the lip, inside lip here. So it'll fit nice and tight. The wire kind of gets in the way, but it's all right. And then we'll run these wires up together, and then I've got some mounting clips. So I'll just start with this one. I don't want to hot spot those, so I got 3 on this side, 3 on that side. So let's measure this and let's figure out what 6 equal spaces are. All right, Grayson and I have this mocked up. Hold that wires again, Grayson. I don't like red to positive. There you go. Let's just kind of make sure we got an even glow here, which I think we will. It's gonna be hard to tell. There we go. So that's it mocked up in place. I think that'll work there. These 2 here are a little bit too close, but that's good. Then now we got to figure out how the wires are all going to run. Thinking on the other side, I may mount the lights first, then build the wire harness, because I can build it a lot cleaner. But I think we'll mount these one at a time, and then we'll look at getting the wire, each individual one's put into a loom, and then run back and over. You got these holes drilled. I guess hindsight 2020, I would have put these on before I did the wrap, but that's all right. I think that'll work great. We can just hide the wires. So let's mount them all and see what we do with these wires. I got this all ran in here. See what I got. It's a bit of a spider web, but I got it nicely mounted. Ran it down through there, went through that thing, and then this is where the other one will meet up right here. We'll meet everything up, wire loom it, take it to the front. But I think it turned out great for tucking it up in there. Other side now. It's very subtle. I don't know if you can pick this up on the video or not, but that is sneaking up on you, snake eyes right there, in full dark mode. It's very hard to see in here. See the lights on the inside too. When you just can't get comfortable. Now you're comfortable.